Hello, everybody. I'm Judah Knows. Welcome to the live stream. Hello. What's up, everyone? First of all, let's get over the elephant in the room. I'm using slightly different recording equipment today. I've got a different microphone and different headset and a different condenser, and so if you like it better than my normal setup, please tell me, and if you don't, please tell me, because I crave feedback all the time. I'm never sure if what I'm doing is good. Today we're going over Blaseball. You are able to come jump in the chat in the Eyr SMP Discord. I'm sitting in general if you want to come ask me a question. Otherwise, you can throw a question in chat. We're just vibing, you know? I'm probably going to be going over the lore of the past couple seasons. Because, yeah, that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun, funky, fresh. Yeah. Pretty swick. Right now we're listening to the Deadly Premonition Whistle theme. In case you were wondering. Do-do-do. 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 Hello, what's up?
Hello?
Hi, how are you? Hello?
Hold up, I cannot hear you.
Oh, that's probably a microphone setting. Let me see what I can do.
Oh wait, I hear you now, you just weren't speaking.
Oh, alright. Cool. How are you? How do I sound?
You sound better than most days.
Okay, yeah, I'm using a different setup slightly.
Okay, good. Cause usually you sound like Toilet Judah, and as according to,
Rusty, yeah.
Rusty, yeah.
Yeah, Rusty, my good friend. Anyways, right now, we're doing a Blaseball lore stream, going over Blaseball lore. Yeah, so you can.
I don't want to feel sad tonight. I don't want to feel sad tonight.
Don't worry, it'll be the easy stuff. All right,
Okay, good.
There wasn't. I don't think there was anything super angsty that you haven't already heard. All right.
Alright.
So
you keep up to date on the angsty stuff, so thank you for that, and fuck you for that.
It's been fun. Yeah, I think the most angsty thing is going to be the legendary thing that we go over.
Alright.
Yeah, I think that's the angstiest thing that happened in the past 3 weeks, really. Oh,
Alright.
there was something a little bit angsty
No,
that happened.
No.
Don't worry, it's mostly fine. No one died. It's not that type of angst, and no one got hurt.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's just a little bit angsty. Oh, whoops! I accidentally opened up my YouTube analytics. That gives me a good time to mention. Hey, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Only 86.5% of my audience is actually subscribed. So if you think you're not subscribed, maybe check. It'd be very helpful.
That's so weird. I have you playing on my TV right now, so let me just shut that off.
I mean, you could always just mute it. I can always use more viewers. Just kidding. Anyways, so yeah, we are currently in what is called a siesta for Blaseball. Oh, I'm gonna go tweet this out on my Blaseball account, actually, on Twitter, that I am doing this. Because, you know, those are the people who might be interested in this.
Alright, the TV's running, but I muted it, so you can just deal with whatever viewer that shows up as.
Cool.
Do you mind streaming on Discord as well, so you don't have to deal with a huge ass delay?
Yeah, I can try. We'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Because, like, if you do it on YouTube, I have to view it on YouTube and I have to wait until it shows up, and you're probably long gone by the time you get to there.
Alright, let's see what we can do. Alright.
There you go, let me get in.
Nice. Alright.
I am in.
Okay, so we are currently in a siesta because Blaseball is currently in a pattern of 3 weeks on, 2 weeks off. Yes. we're looking at the season 15 list right now. So, yeah, I'm basically going to be going over mostly seasons 15, 16, and 17. It's titled Live Bait. I don't remember what they're all titled.
Attractive what?
Let's see. Okay, we've got season 15, which was Live Bait. We've got season 16, which was Mass Production. And we've got season 17, which was Collections. So, yes. And we'll be going into all of those titles as well a little bit. All right. So, season 15 began about 3 weeks ago. And it began with Chorby Soul being revived because we realized that Chorby Soul had an extremely dense and long soul. Remember?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Chorby Soul's soul scream was super long, so Chorby Soul had a long soul, so sharks kept attacking them. Although we learned this week that they're not actually sharks, they're just consumers, and they look like sharks, but they're not actually sharks. So that's horrifying. We don't know what those actually are. They're not sharks, apparently.
Algae abominations?
We don't know. Let's look at the consumers page. There's a lot. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. Consumers attack once you get below A density. Low A density. So as long as the team's density is 0, 1, 2, 3, or C, their density is fine. And when your density gets low, a red dot shows up by your name, and that's how you know that your density is too low. And that you're vulnerable to consumer attacks. So currently, there's a lot of teams that are vulnerable to consumer attacks.
All of them are, except for a few.
Tokyo Lift, Mexico City Wild Wings, Miami Dale, Boston Flowers, Hillmouth Sunbeams, Canada Moist Talkers, Core Mechanics. There's actually a really cool thing to check out how to measure density, but like it's confusing and I still don't understand how it works completely. But anyways, so Chorby Soul was brought back for that season, okay? Then, also in the season, players went missing. Let's look up Redacted. Let's see where this takes us. Redacted. Yes. Alright, Redacted. This player is redacted. I don't think there's any players that are currently redacted because we've kind of solved that mystery. Let's look at Brisket Friend. Nope, that wasn't. Alright.
Friend.
Yeah, I tried. So.
You cut out.
Yeah, well, I wasn't saying anything, so that's why.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, on season 13, season 13, Brisket Friendo and Tad Seath went missing, and Liquid Friend and Uncle Plasma were supposed to be investigating why they went missing, okay? And if we go to the player page, I believe Brisket Friendo is no longer missing, yeah. So, that's...
Blood type, acidic.
Yes. Acidic blood type. I'm not sure what that does, but the tacos now all have acidic blood type as well.
Is that a modifier to their existing blood type, or?
I think players can have multiple blood types. I'm not sure. I don't even know what their blood type was before. So, but the tacos voted, and we all decided that we wanted acidic blood, apparently. So now the tacos have lime on them. Which is fun.
Have lime?
Yeah, because lime is acidic. Do you not eat tacos?
No.
Okay. Tacos are good with lime. That's all you need to
Oh,
know.
I thought you meant like I thought you meant quick lime, like the shit that you make. You put in a fucking slate lime, like in pits, and then when you make paint or whatever.
Oh, yeah, no. I don't even know what
I
that
didn't realize
is.
you meant the fruit.
Yeah, the fruit lime. Yeah. So.
Yeah, people use slate lime to make frescoes, which is why I was thinking an artist. I was thinking artist mind Genny, and not food eater Genny.
I think food a lot. So yeah, that was that season. Okay, so at the end of the season, we got to vote on bats, caps, shoes, or gloves, and so we voted on caps. And so, or no, we voted on bats. And get it right, Judah. So now
They sound alike, so.
no, they don't. Don't.
They do. They have the same name, except for like one syllable.
So
It's one syllable, and they have one missing. Or starting sound is the same. Is different, but everything else is the same.
Yeah. So at the end of 15, every player got bats. Every player got a bat. So if we look, we can check the changes, and we scroll down to season 15. Rat Mason gained a bat. Yeah, and then Rat Mason's bat broke later on. But we're gonna ignore that for now.
Okay. Had their blood drained? What?
Oh yeah, that's just something that happens. There's a weather called blood rain, where so if a players can suck each other's blood basically whenever it's blood raining, and they can siphon stats from each other. It's not good.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of scary, but like we just deal with it at this point. That's been a thing for a while now, and we kind of just accepted that it happens and moved on. Yeah.
It's just a drop in the ocean by now.
Yeah. Feel free to ask questions, because they are helpful.
As I've been doing.
Yes. Okay. So, season 16. Let's go to season 16. So, in season 16... What all happened in season 6? Oh, also in season 15. Let's see who won the season 15. I think it was the Moist Talkers, the Canada Moist Tacos. The Talkers got their win in season 16 or 15. Season 16 had the Dallas Steaks get a win. And just keep in mind that I'm a tacos fan, and the Tacos got to the playoffs both times. And
what's Lucrates?
Oh, Luocrates.
Luocrates, okay.
So, Luocrates was the one who divvied out all of the gifts, all of the bats at the end of the last season. So, at the end of season 15, he said this cryptic stuff. From the vault, gifts poured from stars, tools of the new age. The inquiry begins again. Memories flood, overtake the bridge, erode the pillars. A witness wades. Witnesses shape the current, carrying sediment, etching names and keepsakes, crafting legends. And then he gave everyone bats. And then in seasons, at the end of season 16, he said, as pressure builds, names surface, accolades collect en masse. York Silk, Alden Cash Money, Valentine Games, Nagomi McDaniel, Goodwin Morning, Pitching Machine, Hot Fox, Jessica Telephone, Hewitt Best, Jackson Butley. From the bridge, they witnessed dawn, 2 stars rising. And then at the Earl Siesta, we'll get to that in a minute, actually. So, season 16 also introduced the ability to upvote things using peanuts. So you can scroll through this and give things a peanut. And it's called upshelling, but a lot of people call it upnutting because it's funnier to say.
Down, nut, up, nut.
Yeah. So, okay. So also in season 15, we built as a modification, we built secret bases, okay? And the redacted players had a chance to come out of the secret base. And so that's basically what ended up happening to the redacted players. All of the players that were once redacted are no longer redacted and have come out of the secret bases. You know? So that's cool. So that mystery is over at this point, hopefully. We still do
hopefully
have
nobody else will be redacted.
We do still have to deal with the fact that once a consumer eats all of your soul, you get redacted as well. But other than that, things are pretty fine. So yeah, Lou Ocrates had that to say. Attractive attractors is the people coming out of the secret bases. And they could come out onto any team, and if they scored that run, then they joined whatever team they scored the run for. Yes. So that led to, and you didn't have to be in redacted to come out of the secret base. I don't even think you had to go into the secret base to come out of the secret base. Because
non-Euclidean geometry, I feel like.
Yeah, it's very confusing. I still don't quite understand secret base. I've tried to understand it, and I just don't. And that's okay.
Valid.
It's super confusing. I don't know why everyone says that's non-Euclidean geometry, because people realize that the way Earth is non-Euclidean, right? Because non-Euclidean geometry is any geometry that is not on a flat surface. So Earth is non-Euclidean, you know?
But the topography of Earth is flat, though.
Okay, but still, we function under non-Euclidean geometry.
Yeah, I guess.
Like,
the world isn't flat. Yeah, you're right. Okay, fine. Yeah. I admit it. H.P. Lovecraft ruined the term non-Euclidean because he didn't understand math. Also in season 16, we got to vote on what decree we wanted. We got goodie bags, gift baskets, or community chest. Goodie bags were anytime a player accumulates 400 runs, scoring as a base runner or allowing as a pitcher, they'll earn an item crate for a random active player on the team. For gift baskets, it was anytime a division accumulates 99 wins, each team in that division will receive an item crate for a random active player on their team. And community chest was anytime 3,000 runs are accumulated league-wide, every team will receive an item crate for a random active player on their team. Community chest was the one that went through. And so now if we look... I don't know how to check it right now. But basically usually there's a way to check like what's going on in the league right now and how many oh, that's spoilers for later. It's a secret tool that'll help us later.
Yeah, that's a secret tool that'll help us later.
Oh, artwork.
Yes, they show off artwork on their website. It's awesome. Yeah, it's stuff from Twitter, and this stuff's pretty old at this point. But you know, I still enjoy seeing it. Okay, so we voted for community chest, basically. Basically, every 30 games-ish, every team gets an item crate for a random active player on their team. And that's how the LA Unlimited Tacos McDowell Mason got this thing. Which is really cool.
A what?
It's a ring that...
A clutch wooden rock ring.
Yeah, so basically it helps him if it was flooding, he does better in flooding weather. So,
I see.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I guess it does bad for
pretty
his base running and defense, though, but that's fine, because it does good for his batting, and he needs batting, because he's our star batter, and that's all he really needs.
Play to his strengths.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was basically end of that arc with the secret bases and people being redacted, because it really hasn't come up again. Let's check back in on Chorby Soul. So Chorby Soul, if we look at incinerations, so Chorby Soul was doing pretty great until day 88, okay? Chorby Soul got incinerated.
Oh no!
Yeah, very unfortunate. R.I.V. Chorby Soul.
What does RIV mean?
Rest in violence.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. But,
I remember I asked you that earlier, but I just forgot.
yeah. So, the rest in violence, Chorby Soul, we salute you. But Chorby Soul stayed on the... no, please get off of the election page. Okay. Chorby Soul stayed on the idle board, and is still on the idle board, because the Noodle, if you remember, the Noodle, the MVP Noodle follows Chorby Soul. So, out of respect for Chorby Soul, we idolized Chorby Soul to the top of the list. Basically so that there was only 3 MVPs this time around, which were, if we check,
Gotta scroll through the smooth homepage.
I gotta scroll through the page. It's so long, actually. But that's okay, because it's very comprehensive. It's it's good that someone is keeping track of this stuff.
Because no one else is gonna.
I'm not going to. I tried. It's hard. The Dallas Stakes won this season, which was pretty cool, because I think this was their first win. So, first win.
Congratulations.
Yeah. I guess it wasn't this season. I guess it was season 15 that they put Chorby Soul at the top of the list. I don't know. Because it wasn't this season, so it must have been season 15. The past 3 weeks have kind of blended together a little bit. Yeah, it was this season, because Chorby Soul got eaten a bunch of times, so we pushed Nagomi McDaniel and York Silk to the top of the list. Keep that in mind. They are the only person at this, as of season 16, they have the most idled. Nagomi, York, and Nagomi and York. They have the most idolizations. Yes, they were at the top of the list almost every time. Also, at the end of the season, there was a lot of people who were switching teams to do bad votes, and a lot of people were really salty about it. And we realized, and to the point where the game devs were like, "Yeah, we know it's messed up. That's part of the story. Deal with it." So yeah, it's about fighting the people in charge of the system that is putting the system in play, you know, more than fighting each other. That's
stick it to the man.
Stick it to the man. That's why the coin sucks. Is that everything in season 17? Chorby Soul was pretty cool. Chorby Soul got incinerated. Oh, Chorby Soul got brought back in the election. If we check I think the girl, one of the teams brought back Chorby Soul, basically. Okay? Then in season 17, Chorby Soul died immediately. Chorby Soul was immediately incinerated again. And...
oh, jeez.
So, we took that as a sign to don't revive Chorby Soul again. So we didn't this season. We did, however... Okay, yeah, if we look... Yeah. Chorby Soul got incinerated literally immediately.
Day one.
Day
Wow.
1, inning 1. It was very sad. Yeah. Chorby Soul's really cool. But, like, it's very sad that they got incinerated. Okay, so season 17. Other than that, we also, if we look at renovations, we unlocked, or the renovations this time were the hotel motel and the fax machine, alright? And so the fax machine is...
Oh no, it's a main radio TV.
What?
Do you not know about the
Oh yes, I know about the fax hell. Yes.
Yeah.
So if we look up fax machine, we actually get to a article that I put together.
Oh?
Yes, I actually did help with this a little bit. We get to a list of all of the players. So what fax machine does is if the home team is playing and they have a fax machine installed and they let 10 runs get past them, then the pitcher will be switched out for a pitcher that is in the highest rated pitcher that is in the shadows. And because whenever a player gets switched into the shadows, they also get a buff. Basically, they get stronger too. So basically, it's just a way to buff pitchers, which is cool. Because I always believe in pitchers being buffed.
I mean, yeah, they kind of do have to be physically.
Yeah. So, the tacos were the first one to unlock it, and make a baseball Klimbums was the first pitcher to come out of the shadows for us. And then 3 games later, the first game they pitched, they switched right back in. They accidentally let 10 runs go by. So Yummy Elliott came right back out. And so yeah, this is the current list of the swaps. Not everyone got the short end of the stick like the tacos did. But
Aw.
so like now Cravel Gazoonheit is out. Lorcan Smack, Oscar Dolly, Albert Stink, Kofi Guildhouse, Amos Mellon. Like, pretty cool. I think the core mechanics have a complicated stuff going on. And then also the hotel motel came on. But it hasn't come into play yet because we haven't had an early season since they were installed. So, you know. Notable events.
Worm.
More.
A worm?
A worm? Where?
A worm?
A worm?
Ohio worm. A
Ohio-
worm?
Oh, worm. Oh, yes. Oh, the Ohio Worms. They're a good team. I like them.
Not as much as the tacos, though,
Not
apparently.
as much the tacos. The tacos are my favorites. The tacos are my favorites. I like the pies. I like the tacos, the dale, the worms. The lift are pretty cool. The pies are awesome.
Aw, their little logo.
Oh yeah, they've got a pie or die. Philly pies. Everyone's got logos. If we look at teams, we can look at all of.
I love how hand spun their homespun their logo is compared to like the firefighters.
Yeah.
Like the firefighters clearly had a graphic designer on their team or whatever, but the Philly Pies just had like a little artist on their side who was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make a logo for you," you know.
Yeah,
And this appeals to the artist in me.
There's been tons of logos for all of the teams too. These are just the ones
Ooh.
that the wiki uses.
The shoe thieves. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Tokyo Lift. So cyberpunk.
Yeah, so the Tokyo Lift was the first new team introduced, actually. So that's why there's like that, because like everyone immediately jumped on that team to make stuff. You got the Hayes Tigers, the Hellmouth Sunbeams, the Lovers, the Fridays, the Breath Mints, the New York Millennials, the Houston Spies, the Breckenridge Jazz Hands, the Mexico City Wild Wings, the Miami Ballet. We've got the Seattle Garages, the Moist Talkers, the Baltimore Crabs, the Core Mechanics, the Ohio Worms, the Atlantis Georges. They're great.
That's not a worm, that's a snail.
Yeah, that's one of the funniest things. If we look at the page, Ohio Worms, snail. They use the snail emoji. It's wonderful.
Is there no worm emoji? Let me look that up.
I think there is. That's the thing.
There is. That's why I'm so upset.
There is. It's wonderful. So yeah. Those are those teams. Did my music finally end? No, it didn't. Right. Yeah, it's still going for another 30 minutes. I'm listening to the Deadly Premonition theme. It's why I'm
From what?
The Deadly Premonition, not the Deadly Premonition theme, the Whistle song. I'll send it to you.
What?
I'll send it to you so you can hear it, because it's a good, just vibing song, you know?
Uh-huh. Well, I wouldn't know unless I hear it.
Yeah, well, you can put it on the background.
I will, don't worry.
Put it on through some headphones if you want. Anyways, where was I going with this? I had a place I was going with it. Okay.
No, I can't do it while I'm watching your stream.
Oh,
It won't let me.
rip.
I have to open a new tab, and that's so annoying.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. We got to vote on new things, which I can actually go look at the election page for. Yeah. Okay, so we voted. We had, these are our options: the forum, the library, the laboratory, the smithy, the monument, and the fairgrounds. The forum was upshelling events on the feed will earn you coins and prizes. The library was reveal the ancient histories of Blaseball. The laboratory was add a wheel that lets you build custom item and give it to a player on your team. The smithy was all non-playoff teams from the season build a smithy in their ballpark, which occasionally repairs items. I'm gonna grab a drink of water. I've got my cup right here.
Alright.
Monument, which is the top 99 events of each season will be remembered. Fairgrounds, which is all games have a chance of being prize matches in which the team will open an item crate. So yeah, that was the decrees for this one. And the ones that won were Library, Smithy, which was unfortunate because the Tacos did not get a Smithy.
No!
We made it to the playoffs and won that time. And then Fairgrounds, which is cool. I wish Forum and Laboratory had won. Monument is scary because the top 99 events of each season will be remembered. It implies that other seasons' events won't be remembered. Or other events of the season won't be remembered. And currently they are all being remembered. So, you know, maybe don't. Other election stuff, people, this is where a little bit of angst happens, alright? So let's try and explain this one. So, Blaseball wills and decrees are written as, or are done as written, okay? So, first, the Tacos lose one of our star people, Sexton Weir. Great player. He's been with us since basically the beginning. He's on the Magic now. Like, look at that star count. We've done a lot for him. He used to be a pitcher. He used to be the star pitcher. He has so many people idolizing him.
Hold on 1 second, the door's ringing.
What? What? What?
I'm back.
Okay, welcome back.
Thank you.
So yeah, Sexton Weir has so many people idolizing him that he's stuck at spot 11 on the idol board. No matter what, basically. It takes a lot of work to get Sexton Weir to move from that position. For basically no reason other than a while back it was the meta to have him as your idol, and now it's not, but people still have him as their idol. So, do you remember me telling you about the second Wyatt Masoning? Jenny? Oh, I think Jenny mute again. Jenny. I think Jenny died.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Okay, so do you remember the second Wyatt Masoning?
Yes, what about him?
Okay, so remember how there was a bunch of Wyatt Masons?
Yeah?
Okay, so the Tacos had a player called Wyatt Mason a 4. Yes, Wyatt Mason 4. Wyatt Mason 4 is now on the Fridays? I think? No. Where did Wyatt Mason 4 go? It was the Georges. Okay. Yes. Wyatt Mason 4 is now on the Georges. And this is the worst situation ever. Okay. So wills and decrees are executed as written, okay? So, here's what happened. Someone on the Crabs, okay? So if we look at the Crabs, what they did. So, the Crabs, where was Fish Summer before? I believe, okay, I gotta check something real quick, because, okay, so yes, the Crabs, Fish Summer. Okay, so let's talk about Fish Summer for a second. Fish Summer was on the team, the Baltimore Crabs, alright? Jenny?
He looks hot.
What?
You look hot.
Me?
They look hot.
Oh, yeah, they're a shark.
Cool.
They're a fish. Yeah, they use they them pronouns. Very cool.
Sorry.
Yes, very cool. Anyways. Yeah. So they were on
I
the
can't believe I added myself as a furry.
I think it's scaly, actually. Anyways.
They don't have scales. Oh, they do have scales. They don't have bones. That's the thing they don't have.
Yeah. So, Fish Summer was on the Baltimore Crabs. Someone on the Baltimore Crabs voted to switch Fish Summer and Wyatt Mason, okay? The thing is, before that happened, someone on the Georgias had voted to switch Fish Summer and Montgomery Bullock, okay? So that happened first, okay? So Fish Summer got switched from the Crabs to the Georgias, okay? So Fish Summer wasn't on the Crabs anymore. Fish Summer was on the Georgias. But the Crabs decree still went through. And Wyatt Mason was switched with Fish Summer, despite the fact that Fish Summer was on the Georgias. So now Wyatt Mason is on the Georgias, and Fish Summer is on the Tacos. So no one's happy right now.
Time?
What? What?
At the same time?
And,
Sorry, I had to leave for a quick second, so I couldn't catch the beginning of that.
okay, so basically someone voted... someone on the Georgias voted to swap Fish Summer, who was on the Crabs at the time, to the Georgias with Montgomery Bullock, okay? But before that, someone had voted on the Crabs team had voted to swap Fish Summer and Wyatt Mason, okay? So, because of that, Wyatt Mason and Fish Summer switched places, despite the fact that that was the Crabs' vote. So, the Crabs ended up getting... The Crabs were basically... The Crabs got nothing, okay? They lost Fish... Oh, wait. No, the Crabs got Montgomery Bullock, okay? Which was not intended by them, okay? The Georgias got... ended up getting... Wyatt Mason, which wasn't intended by them, and the Tacos ended up getting Fish Summer, which wasn't intended by them.
Oh, so they swapped ways.
So, yeah, no one on the Tacos, the Crabs, or the Georgias are happy right now, basically. Yeah, it was a very sad day. No one was expecting us to lose Wyatt Mason number 4, alright? Because Wyatt Mason 4 has been with us for a while now. For literally 3 or 4 seasons. We got attached to Wyatt Mason 4. Wyatt Mason's pitching was really good. We nicknamed them Ivy, you know?
Oh, because Ivy
Yeah.
4.
Look
Aww.
at them.
Aww.
Yeah. Ivy.
I love them.
Yeah. Ivy's great. And then, so Ivy is now on the Georgias and in a shell. And then we've got the only other Wyatt Mason left, which is Wyatt Mason X, who's nicknamed Max. So we've got Max and Ivy, and then NAN as well. Where did NAN go? Actually, that's a good question. I have no idea where NAN is right now. NAN is on the Lovers. When did NAN get to the Lovers? How long has NAN been on the Lovers? Where... Did NAN enter the Shadows? So NAN used to be named Wyatt Mason. So what NAN counts as
The original Wyatt Mason.
Yeah.
They are the original Wyatt Mason.
They actually are the original Wyatt Mason, alright? Yeah. I think they're in the Shadows right now, though. Yeah. They've been
Cows? Excuse me?
the Shadows.
Formidable legs?
Wait, where? Where does this...
I'm reading in the background is Wyatt Mason. Scroll down. There we go.
As often seen on the limited
I love
tacos, all
Elite Courier.
Wyatt's calves are their most notable feature as a result of their years spent sculpting them into perfect kickball form. Because of this, Wyatt has attempted to forego the use of bat altogether and instead kick the Blaseball with their formidable legs. While this is technically not against the rules, this practice was ineffective to the point that manager Al Pastor politely discouraged it in future games. I love that for them.
You gotta love kicking a ball
Yeah.
instead of batting it with hitting it with a bat.
Their stats kind of suck. Despite the
Oh.
fact that they have been around since season 1, their stats are kind of bad. So, like, it makes sense that they're in the shadows now. Because the shadows give you a buff whenever you go into them.
I see.
Oh, other things that happened recently were season 16. Let's go to season 16 real quick. Because I only went over the things that made the Tacos, the Georges, and the Crabs mad for season 17. But similarly, in season 16, the Garages got really mad. Because... So, the Garages chose to bring Mike Townsend forth from the shadows via Foreshadow and swapped with Analiba Hollywood, alright? Who is a good pitcher, or a decent pitcher at least. They're good at what they do. Mike Townsend is not. Mike Townsend literally has a song about them called Mike Townsend is a Total Disgrace.
Excuse me? Seriously?
Yeah, let's listen it. I'll send you a link to it. Okay.
Oh, let me lower the volume of the whistle song real quick.
Mike Townsend is a disappointment. He's a loser with a total disgrace. Mike Townsend is. I'll give you the ska version because I like that one.
Of course you would. Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll sing along with it too. Yeah, I sang along with it the other day on stream, but I don't think anyone could hear me. There it is.
I don't think I heard it either.
Yeah. Alright, so let's pause Deadly Premonition. And let's get into this.
What is this thumbnail? Oh my god.
The water boy looks down at him as he picks up the ball. It's another awful day. It's another awful day for Mike Townsend, our prodigal son, our shameful pitcher, Mike Townsend. And he pitches the ball in the same way to the same place every time like an asshole. Strong hit to the outfield and a double for the Spies. Mike Townsend is a disappointment. He's a loser and a total disgrace. Mike Townsend is a disappointment. Mike
Townsend better end up in flames. Yeah! He throws the ball in the air so he can catch it, look cool, but he misses catching it on the way down, so he drops on the floor and he has to bend down and pick it up again, like nobody just saw him drop it. Pitches the ball in the same way to the same place every time like an asshole, and the batter sees the defeat in his eyes and there's no strikes, no outs, it's a home run, great job. Mike Townsend is a disappointment. He's a loser and a total disgrace. Mike Townsend is a disappointment. Mike Townsend better end up in flames. Yeah! Townsend is a disappointment.
He's a loser and a total disgrace.
Anyways, yeah. Gonna turn down my mic a little bit after that, because, you know, gotta readjust. All right. What did you think?
It was really nice, but I had to mute you because I couldn't hear it over the sound of you screaming it.
Yeah, that's fair. You can watch the stream back for that. Yeah, so literally there's a song about how awful Mike Townsend is. There's also songs about how Mike Townsend isn't actually that bad. But, like, those aren't as important, you know? The point is, everyone hates Mike Townsend, and Mike Townsend basically went through an entire arc, okay? Where, yeah, Mike Townsend went through an arc, a character arc, okay? Where because it was what Mike Townsend needed to do, Mike Townsend retreated into the shadows. And that was the end of his arc, basically, okay? And then someone brought him back out, and everyone was mad. You know? So
I understand.
yeah.
He should have left him in the shadows so he could get himself better, but then he just got pulled out.
Yeah, he got called back out after 6 seasons in the shadows. So, and he wasn't any better than before either. I will say, if you ever want to have some fun, the garages have some of the most in-depth lore out of any of on the wiki, okay? Like, you can literally go to any page and there's a bunch of lore for all of the characters. Wyatt Mason X, I don't think has much. Oh, wow, that's a lot of lore already. All right. Yeah, the garages have some of the most in-depth lore. It's awesome. Theodore DeWinde, I believe, is a robot. No. All right. I don't know. I don't know why There's a song about Theodore DeWinde that very heavily implied that they were a robot. I guess not. Species DeWinde. The DeWindes are a species who superficially resembles humans, but who possess at least one of the several peculiar features, including limited or conditional adherence to the laws of cause and effect, the ability to selectively erase their own memories, generally be considered the real good guys, eyes that peer deep into your soul, certain physical characteristics that cannot be described by observers, the surname DeWinde, long flowing hair. It is unclear if the DeWinde status is hereditary or acquired through other means. There's also Combs DeWinde, who I don't think it's
That's a lot of hair.
That's a lot
of hair.
It's a lot of hair. And we got Theodore DeWinde, who has a song about them. It's like, Theodore DeWinde, here, can you hear my call? I'm waiting in the wings to go, I'm waiting in the wings. Anyways, I'll sing the entire ska album later. I like that album a lot. I sang it on stream the other day, and then I listened back to that earlier today, and I was like, man, I sucked at singing that. I'm going to try again. But actually pay attention and not play Minecraft while doing it. So, yeah. So, there's a lot. Everyone on... There's a lot. The LA Unlimited Tacos also finally got our first win in Season 17, and the Tacos went crazy because we have been to the playoffs so many times. And none of the times we have ever won. So we got our first win. We're all hyped. Unfortunately, it was the season where it is the worst time to go to the playoffs. And also next season we're probably going to suck because we're missing 2 of our players that were really good. But, you know, that's how it goes. And then we'll be back in action.
You lose some.
What?
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, we win some, you lose some, but mostly we're losing right now. And we're probably going to be losing for a little while. But also, we've got very few players on our team, so it's very nice. Like, we've got Bevan Wise, which is cool. Bevan Wise isn't an awful player by any means. He's just,
Current vibe less than ideal.
yeah, just not as good as Sexton Weir was. I miss Sexton Weir. I shed a tear. Yeah, we really.
I wish I could see it.
We really didn't expect to lose players this election. Like, let me pull up the Tacos game plan for this election, okay? Because it wasn't to lose all of our players like this. Throws a ball in the air so he can catch it and look cool, but he misses catching it, and it just falls on the floor, and he has to bend over and pick it up again, like no one just saw him. That's such a fun line. Oh yeah, the Georges wanted Fish Summer because Fish Atlantis, you know, haha.
What?
Fish belong in Atlantis, you know?
Oh, I was focusing more on the Georges, not the Atlantis part.
Yeah. Okay, so
I was like, why is there a trident? That makes no sense. Georgia doesn't have any association of a trident or Poseidon at all. And then I realized, oh.
So here was the Tacos plans. We wanted to transfuse Basilo Mason in hitting, okay? Because Basilo Mason, I believe, is one of the last players on the Tacos that was from the original Tacos team, okay? And I think we did that. Or, no, yes, we did. We actually managed to do that, which is cool. Okay? Then we wanted to reform Magnetic on Basilo Fig, okay? Basilo Fig is in a shell right now and has Fire Eater. And they got unstable, which means they have a higher chance of being incinerated. But the thing is, they've got Fire Eater, which means they can't be incinerated. So that's pretty cool. It's actually a good thing that Basilo Fig has unstable. Then we wanted to get our team Acidic Blood, which we did, okay? And then we wanted the last 3 players in our team's lineup to gain 10% thwackability. We did not want to lose Sexton Weir, and no offense to Hot Fish Summer, but we didn't want Hot Fish Summer. Also, there's someone on the Twitter who roleplays as Fish Summer with the handle Hot Fish Summer, and it's incredible.
Oh, so me calling them hot wasn't entirely just a furry thing.
Yes, no, that's not entirely a furry thing. That's actually their Twitter handle. So, and they've got one of the best Twitter games out there. I'll give them that. So yeah, we got destroyed in this election, and we're not sure what's going to happen next, but we'll see. Oh, I forgot I was still going. Alright. What else? Do you have any questions?
I mean, not really. All I know that I am invested in is the garden. I don't remember which one it was, but the one that you sent me in that fic, and I really am invested now because I read them and I got really sad.
Which ones? The flowers? Was it the boss?
It might be. It might be.
They've got the garden.
Yeah, it is the
as
garden.
their
It's the garden.
What fic did I send you? Because I don't think I read the fic. I just saw that it was angsty, and so I sent it to you without reading
Oh
it.
my god.
Oh, that explains that. Someone tweeted out just the word cranch earlier, so it's probably a reference to Alan Cranch.
No, there's a it's a sauce made behind. It's under the book there.
Yeah, but also there's a player named Cranch, Alan Cranch, and that's probably
Has been hatched from field eggs. What?
Oh yeah, so whenever a player gets incinerated, oh, why did my music stop? Please, I was listening to that. I would like you to not do that, please. Alright. So yeah, whenever a player gets incinerated, a new player gets hatched from the field of eggs, okay? And so the field of eggs is actually a Patreon thing. If you go to the big button that says Patreon, you're able to submit names in to the field of eggs for yeah, which is pretty cool. It's pretty slick. But yeah, that's just how they pick names now, because they got a cult following. So they figured, yeah, let's let the people who want to pay for names. So now they make $10,000 a month.
I sent the link to the link that you sent me.
What?
To the fic that you I linked
Yes.
the message that links the fic that you sent me.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what this one was about, because I just saw it on Twitter or on Tumblr, I think. One of the two. The incineration of.
You sent me to the end notes. I had to scroll back up in order to read it.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, this was angsty about the flowers. So if you ever join Blaseball, you're probably going to join the flowers. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Moses Mason. Good old Moses Mason. I'm sad about Moses Mason because Moses Mason used to be a taco. So and I think Moses Mason was the first taco incineration. So
No.
yeah, we hadn't lost any players up to that point. So no tacos player, whether alumni nor current, had ever been lost up to Moses Mason. So
Up until Monday of a few days ago.
yeah, a couple weeks ago at this point.
How does this game go by so quickly? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what I'm always asking. It goes by so fast, and the off season lasts so long every time. Every time I'm just like, oh my goodness, when will it end? I want to go back to betting on fake game. Please let me go back to betting on fake game. It's fine.
That's how I feel. Like, not gonna lie, my guilty pleasure is watching Ruby, and everyone knows that it sucks, and I know that it sucks. But my guilty pleasure is watching it just to see how bad it sucks. You know. At the same time, I wait for an actual half a year just for it to come back out again, and I'm like, okay,
Yes.
here we go again.
Another Blaseball stream. We basically went through all of the lore up to this point for the past hour, so I recommend, if you're interested, going back and watching the VOD. Because I'm not going through it again. There's a lot. Feel free to ask questions, though. I will re-answer anything that if you've got questions about anything specific, I will re-answer things that I covered already. Because that's just how I am sometimes. I tread over stuff. I do have to pee right now, so I'm gonna go do that real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Oh, Genny, entertain them.
No, you can't make me.
Talk about your Blaseball crack ships.
I don't have any, Judah. No, don't leave me. No. I don't have any. Well, here I am. I genuinely don't have any crack ships, but I guess I've gotten really invested in Moses Mason because of that fic that he sent me, and now I'm just sitting here thinking that I'll never get anything like that ever again because they're gone.
back.
I didn't have any crack ships. Why did you make me sit there in silence for a good 5 minutes?
I mean, you didn't have to talk about your crack ships. You could have talked about anything. And also, I was only gone for like maybe a minute tops, alright?
I had no sense of time. You can't make me.
Okay. Anyways, so yeah, let's see. Brain hurty bad. Let's X out of that page. Do you have any questions, Genny?
Not really. Like, I think I understand, but like, nothing about this game makes sense in general. It's just why.
Yeah.
I don't have any questions.
I mean, so the nothing in this game makes sense. That's what I'm trying to get to the bottom of. That's why, other than the fact that I am a gambling addict, other than that, I'm also trying to figure out what's going on. And I just bumped my mic. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It didn't make any boom sounds, so you're good.
Yeah. Other than that, I am a Blaseball addict. Or I'm a gambling addict, but also I want to get to the bottom of the lore. So that's why I also stick with it, because there's so many questions I have. Like, why? How does this work? And maybe someday we'll figure it out. Like, there are people doing research to figure this stuff out. Like, actual, like,
Oh
crunching the numbers and such. Like, there's a team called SIBR, also known as Syverne. And let's go to their website real quick, because they've done some cool stuff. Yeah, they're a really cool team. The Society for Internet Blaseball Research is a community devoted to unraveling Blaseball's deepest mysteries. We work together to make Blaseball data more accessible by creating tools. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I am using a different mic than normal and a different setup, just so people know. This isn't my normal setup. I left my actual mic, or normal mic, at work. So I'm using this one today. Hopefully it sounds just as good, if not better. I'm using... It's a much more dense setup than I'm used to using. It makes my desk look awful.
At the very least, it's better than toilet Judah.
At least it's better than me using my laptop microphone.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Imagine that it's just like Five Nights at Freddy's and the lore just remains a big mystery, so everyone freaks out. So the thing is, the writers on this seem like they want to keep something secret, but at the same time they want to answer a lot of questions and they want to tell a complete story, which is really cool. If we look at some of this stuff, let's look at one that I've really liked recently was... Oh yeah, let's look at the Vibe Check website. So we can choose the team that we want to look at. So, this is the LA Unlimited Tacos. We've got Felix Garbage, Rat Mason, Basilo Mason, McDowell Mason, Basilo Fig, Bevan Wise, Vito Kravitz, Yummy Elliott, Fish Summer. So this is the average vibes of everyone on the team. But if we go to just the players, we can look at each of them individually, and we can track their
And
vibes.
clear them too.
Yeah, they're sine waves, which is cool. I think Rat Mason has the highest vibes. Yeah, let's look at Rat Mason's vibes. So yeah, Rat Mason.
Wow, his amplitudes are really, really high.
Yeah, highest.
And really low too.
Yeah. Still, it's not quite at the center, so he's more excellent than he is bad most of the time, which is good.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah. Fish Summer also has decently good vibes, although their vibes are kind of alternated. Yeah, Vito Kravitz, which has bad vibes mostly. Basilo Mason also has generally bad vibes. Felix Garbage also generally bad vibes. Basilo Fig has mostly good vibes.
Are there multiple Basilos?
Yeah, there's Basilo Fig and Basilo Mason. Let's look at Basilo Mason real quick, because Basilo Mason used to have another name. They lost their last name in the Wyatt Mason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They used to be known as
Former
Basilo
fashion model.
Preston. So, Basilo
That
Mason.
sounds like a fashion model's name.
Yeah. And then Rat Mason used to be known as... Let's check what Rat Mason used to be known as. Look at Rat Mason. Rat Mason is great.
You're actually just a rat?
Yeah. Rat Polk. The Rat Mason used to be known as Rat
Aww.
Polk. Yes. I love them.
I'm imagining somebody is calling somebody human folk and not like human the nose. Like that's your name.
Yep, that sounds about right. For things that happen in Blaseball, like if we look at Jalen Hot Dog Fingers, they have actual hot dogs for fingers.
How did they do anything though?
I don't know, but they're one of the best pitchers. It's kind of hard to say.
How did they pitch your fingers that are made hot dogs? They have no what?
They're one of the best pitchers in the league, so you just gotta deal with it.
All right, okay.
They were also, I think, one of the first people to get incinerated.
Oh.
No, yeah, they were the first player ever incinerated, and they were the first player ever brought back as well.
Huh.
Yep. And they have a ton of lore. They were on the garages. Look at all this. Look at all this fan art. They're one of the most popular players. They don't always have hot dogs for fingers and all the fan art, but like most people agree that her fingers are hot dogs.
Beans.
Look at that. Look at this art. I'm sure there's a lot of Jalen angst, alright?
I love it. That's the way you're convincing me to look this up.
Yeah. She's great. Yeah. Kravel Gunzunheit. Let's look at Kravel Gunzunheit. Kravel Gunzunheit recently, only very recently, came on to play. Literally, day 74 of season 17. So like, they haven't had much to do.
I see.
They don't
They're
even have any
newbie.
lore yet.
Oops.
Here's the lore that might be for them. Gravelgunzunheit is a crystalline entity that is fascinated with geology. She reassembles rock self based on rock mood and overall functionality into many shapes. Fans have reported seeing her as a snake, an obelisk, an inscrutable, unknowable form, and sometimes just a pile of crystals. Coming home from the core was a bumpy ride. Roe re-emerged into Yellowstone National Park via a volcanic eruption, an earth sneeze, if you will. During that fateful game, the force from the feedback was so strong, and the core had so many winding tunnels that her form was split in two. Fans reported seeing her pitch on both the core and the magic in the same game, but Coach Marilyn Myers insists that that's complete rubbish and making a mockery of the game. Kravel is fascinated by the geology of Yellowstone, particularly the gift shops and the arcane powers of the crystal in the park, and is currently on the lookout for interesting pieces to add to her assembly. She also finds powerful crystals aid to the team. Most notably, Roe has communicated to reporters that she is looking for the Yellowstone. Roe is also notoriously difficult to photograph, and few photos of her exist. Park rangers have yet to concur if this is due to arcane fluxes within the park, or if she is really just camera shy.
Aww.
Yeah. Which is awesome. If we look at the About page, or recent changes page, okay? So, no, it's latest announcements. I can do this. They recently... Oh, alright. Well, I guess we'll have to go back and announce.
Stop acting like I'm dead.
Wait, where?
Up. There we go.
Okay. Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the second off-season. It's a bittersweet day for all of us on the Wiki team, as Stephen Wiki has officially been released. He won't soon be forgotten, as his contributions to this wiki, and by extension, the Blaseball community at large, run deeper and wider than anyone can fully understand. You can read his final words and farewell to the community here. As we mark this end of an era, a moment of silence. In the distance, you hear softly, "Stop acting like I'm dead!" Sometimes, it's like we can still hear his voice. Anyways, to business. Yeah. This off-season will probably produce a number of policy changes, updates ranging from the interdimensional rumor mill to a whole new team page format, but I want to focus on the most immediate issue, our policies around players in from the shadows. With the advent of the fax machine, players are popping in and out of the shadows more than ever before. With that in mind, we will be retooling our presentation of player pages to separate identifying players who have never been on an active roster and players who are presently in the shadows. This will come with some new practices around how we maintain player pages, so expect us to hear more as things settle. Additionally, we are adjusting our lore policy slightly, though we require players to be on an active roster before proposing lore. We are softening our unspoken guideline that players should see 24 hours of live play, since some players may not even make it like that long. And over these off seasons, waiting till the next season to write lore is a tall order. We are shifting our stance from almost required to merely a strong suggestion. In our opinion, some of the best lore comes out of seeing how a Blaseball player behaves on the field, but we recognize that this just as a possibility to write a preliminary idea, then adjust it as play happens. Shortly after day 99 of Season 17, Luocrates appeared to announce Stars Vaulted Preserved, and with that, Nagomian and McDaniel and York Silk were whisked into the unknown corners of the website, catching the whole league by surprise. Since no new information was delivered during the election, we are planning something a little creative with their respective pages. We're asking that all contributors prepare lore for these players, as they did not know what would happen when the players achieved legendary status, cutting off all lore information at Season 17, Day 99. These pages will be locked, but with a banner explaining that they have been frozen in time, preserved. These plans will undoubtedly change as we find out what happened to these players, but until then, we think this is a fun way to represent their in-game status on this wiki. That's all from us this week. Now go siesta. Go to sleep. Alright, let's go back to the other announcements, though, because there was an announcement that I think you'd enjoy. Yes. Okay, previous. There was gender crimes. As my final wiki crime for everyone, I present to you a new template. Template random pronoun. Random pronoun is a template that, when used in line on a page, can randomly select a pronoun and the correct capitalization and case from a predefined set of pronouns. The template can accept custom sets of pronouns, and it can also lock the randomization in place so that all uses of the pronoun on the page match. The default behavior on the wiki randomization is to pick something new at every possible instance. This template can be used for goofy crimes, also to enhance the page of a gender fluid character, or any other use the community finds suitable. This is an advanced template. Whoever attempts this will need operational knowledge of English grammar and pronoun mechanics, as well as how to use the wiki. Trying to use this without reading the documentation available in full and fully understanding it will experience pain and more than a little side-eye. So that's fun. Jenny? Jenny? I think Jenny died again. We missed Squid's stand-up. Squid was doing stand-up in a voice call to no one. Just doing stand-up. Alright. I can't believe we missed that, because that would have been interesting. Oh, all right. Pog. Pogger Jam. I don't know what to do. I kind of, I've talked about Blaseball quite a bit at this point. I don't think I have anything left to say. I'd like to have things left to say, but I don't have anything left. Let's play with the E-density reader, actually, because that one's fun. Website. This is the E-density simulator, which is cool. So this thing, you can select a team, okay? And you see this is a good representation of how dense they are and why. And as you see, the Tacos are a pretty dense team right now, which is why they have a dot next to their name. But the Dale are not very dense, so they float higher. Or at the least higher than the Tacos. Also, if you shake the orb enough, the things start flying out. So that's fun. Look at that. There it goes. Let's look at the crabs. And the garages. And the spies. Good old spies. My favorite team, the worms. My favorite team, the firefighters. My favorite team, the Tacos. My favorite team, the I have favorite teams, I swear. I have favorite teams. I swear I have a favorite team. I don't actually have a favorite. The Tacos are the best team. I'll admit it. Any questions? I don't think anyone's got any questions. I'm gonna sing. We're gonna pause Deadly Premonition, and we're gonna put on the Scrooge's album. Alright, let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna go to the band camp. Alright, we're gonna try and sing this with the lyrics, and I'm also gonna stand up. So this Alright. We're gonna tilt the camera upwards a little bit. Yeah. Alright. So we'll be standing here, and we're gonna move the microphone upwards. And probably outwards a little bit more. Actually, this is no, I'll just use the mic stand. Well, there's static coming through right now. Not sure what that is. Alright.
Looks down at him as he picks up the ball. It's another awful day. It's another awful day for Mike Townsend, our prodigal son, our shameful pitcher, Mike Townsend. And he pitches the ball in the same way to the same place every time like an asshole. And it's a
Strong hit to the outfield and a double for the Spies.
Mike Townsend
Is a disappointment. He's a loser and a total disgrace. Mike Townsend is a disappointment. Mike Townsend better end up in flames. Yeah. He throws the ball in the air so he can catch it and look cool, but he misses catching it on the way down, so he just drops on the floor and has to bend down and pick it up in the air. Like nobody just saw him got it. Pitches the ball the same way to the same place every time like an asshole. And the batter sees the defeat in his eyes, and there's no strikes, no outs, no home run. Great job. Mike Townsend is a disappointment. He's a loser and a total disgrace. Mike Townsend is a disappointment. Mike Townsend better end up in flames. Yeah. Mike Townsend is a disappointment. He's a loser and a total disgrace. You're gonna light us on fire and expect nothing to happen like it doesn't matter. That's not the way this works. You just can't lift the ones we love away from us like it doesn't matter. Then we get angry, and everyone you know is going to feel it. And we will find a way to take the stairs up above, and we won't talk of love. We're gonna get violent. We're gonna fight gods, fight gods. We're gonna fight gods, fight gods, and we're gonna win. We will get our vengeance in the end. We're gonna fight gods, fight gods. We're gonna fight gods, and we're gonna win. And everything will remain the same again. And our redemption arc is coming up. Yeah, I bet you feel frightened. You feel it coming like a wave, a million droplets. Making up an ocean, yeah, you know what would be fun If we put out the sun, we're coming to get you. 'Cause now that we're angry, everyone you know is going to feel it. And we will find a way to get the train up the sky. Because we're not asking why, we're asking for justice. We're gonna fight gods, fight gods. We're gonna fight gods, and we're gonna win. And then we'll get our vengeance in the end. We're gonna fight gods, fight gods. We're gonna fight gods, and we're gonna win. Nothing will remain the same again. Yeah, our redemption arc is coming up. Fight gods, and we're gonna win. And we will get our vengeance in the end. Fight gods, we're gonna fight gods, and we're gonna win. Yeah, nothing will remain the same again. Yeah, our redemption arc is coming up. I can see the truth in your eyes as you're telling me lies. Like you know that you'll hold my hand again. 'Cause I know you will, but I know how you feel. And I don't know if I can watch you walk out on that field. And there's a lightning strike across the pitch black night. I wanna hold you close, but I can't. I don't wanna let you go in the feedback. 'Cause I don't know I'd get you back. I don't know I'd get you back. I don't wanna let you go in the feedback. 'Cause I don't know I'd get you back. I don't know I'd get you back. I can feel you pull away from me. I can feel you retreat. Duty calls, you say, and then it's all of the eyes on the pitch you're throwing, and it's all of the eyes on the way it's going, and you hit the ball, and then it's out of my hands. And there's a lightning strike across the pitch black night. I wanna hold you close, but I can't. I don't wanna let you go in the feedback. 'Cause I don't know I'd get you back. I don't know I'd get you back. I don't wanna let you go in the feedback. 'Cause I don't know I'd get you back. I don't know I'd get you back. And there's a lightning strike across the pitch black night. And the smoke obscures the place where you once stood. And when it clears, you're just not there. I don't wanna let you go in the feedback. 'Cause I don't know I'd get you back. I don't know I'd get you back. I don't wanna let you go in the feedback. 'Cause I don't know I'd get you back. I don't know I'd get you back. I don't wanna let you go in the feedback. 'Cause I don't know I'd get you back. I don't know I'd get you back. I don't wanna let you go in the feedback. 'Cause I don't know I'd get you back. I don't know I'd get you back. Theodore DeWinde here. Can you answer my call? I'm waiting in the wings to go. I'm waiting in the wings, and I can feel the blood is pumping through me like the engine oil, and all the neurons won't stop firing, and all the neurons won't stop firing. Lift the limit, now we're in it. The reverb's got us feeling like a new band. Like a new band. Lift the limit, now we're in it. The reverb's got us feeling like a new band. Like a new band. With the limiter released. Theodore DeWind here, my adrenaline is high, and all the fires in my heart are lit from phoenixes that once flied. And I can feel magnesium in my veins. I can feel the power I get from everyone who cheers my name. Lift the limit, now we're in it. The river's got us feeling like a new band. Like a new band. Lift the limit, now we're in it. The reverb's got us feeling like a new band. Like a new band with the limiter released. Now we're in it, the reverb's got us feeling like a new band. Like a new band. Lift the limit, now we're in it, the reverb's got us feeling like a new band. Like a new band. With the limiter released.
I'm riding in the front seat
of a train car, hurtling towards the heavens, and I'm gonna catch you alone. And I got my bag packed and it's full of stuff that I can then use when I fight them off. And I'm gonna catch you alone. When I look you in the eyes, I will start to realize you're pathetic in the worst ways. You're spineless like on most days. When I look you in the eyes, I will start to realize you're not going anywhere, going anywhere. When you go to fight gods, but none of them live up to it, and all of them give up, does that make you feel better? When you go to fight gods, but none of them meet your eye line, does that make you feel fine, or are you disappointed? Yeah, no one you look up to is better than you are. I'm riding in the front seat of a train car, listening to songs on my iPods that build me up, to take you on and take you down. And it's somewhere between track 6 and 7 that I realize when I get up to heaven, I'm gonna make you cry without lifting a finger. When I look you in the eyes, I start to realize you're pathetic in the worst way. You're spineless like on most days. When I look you in the eyes, I will start to realize you're not going anywhere, going anywhere. When you go to fight gods, but none of them live up to it, and all of them give up, does that make you feel better? Go to fight gods, but none of them meet your eye line, does that make you feel fine, or are you disappointed? No one you look up to is better than you are. No one you look up to is better than you are. We're gonna fight gods, but none of them live up to it, and all of them give up, does that make you feel better? When you go to fight gods, but none of them meet your eye line, does that make you feel fine, or are you disappointed? You know, when you look up to is better than you are. Yeah. Woo. Alright, that was a good album. I need to grab some water. Yeah, my cup is empty. I'm gonna grab some more water and then I'll be right back.
Alright, I'll see you then.
Oh, you're in the call.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to entertain people with something.
All right. Welcome back.
All right, that's a little bit better. Let's put back on the headphones so I can hear now. All right, what's up, Genny?
The sky. Well, in most people's cases, it's the ceiling.
Yes, correct. All right. I think I'm going to switch over to Minecraft now.
All right.
Because it's starting to get late, and I'd like to play Minecraft, so let's do that. I'd ask what you think of my singing, but also I don't want to be hurt like that right now, so not going to ask. Oh, I need to turn back down my microphone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Am I really that hurtful?
No, it's just that I know I'm not great, and I don't want to be hurt like that right now. You know? Sometimes I am good with criticism, but like I'm really hyped up right now, and I don't want that. So ska music gets that blood pumping, you know? Did you like the music at least?
Sorry, you cut out on my end. I couldn't hear what you said.
Did you like the music at least?
I did.
Yes.
It's funny lyrics, like
yeah.
You expect them to rhyme, but they don't, and that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, that's you know, that's just indie rock in general. All right, let's hopefully Minecraft actually wants to work with me today. It's been being a lot nicer recently, so I'll give it that.
I saw that you started streaming like 30 days after you started streaming.
Yeah, 30 days after. Yeah. I think starting next week, I'll probably do Thursdays on Eyr. And we will continue with lore on Thursdays. We'll do like lore.
No, I can't. I have class then.
Oh, okay, what about Tuesdays?
Tuesdays are fine. I don't have class then.
Yeah, we'll do lore Tuesdays.
Like literally half the days they're streaming, I have to like not skip class, but like sneak out of class just to be in your streams.
You don't have to do that, you know.
Don't for the majority. I just stay for the beginning until my professors like, oh hey, I'm gonna start class soon. Take attendance. If you wanna get water. And then I realized, oh fuck, I have to get on back to class. Then I immediately mute myself in Discord and go back to class.
Oh, I just realized that my field of vision is still all the way up from last night.
Yeah.
Alright, let's fix that. Alright, field of vision, normal. And then I feel like... Oh yeah, my chunk render distance was super up also. We're going to take that back to 12 chunks. Alright, cool. Yeah. Back to the mine. And by mine, I mean... Oh, wait. terraforming. Holy cow. You guys took out, like, this top part.
I did. I don't know if Geeb helped, but I don't. Geeb wasn't on when I did that.
All right. So that's wild, actually. All right. I'm gonna take out all the stone and replace it with dirt, and then start terraforming. The actual terraforming, building out the grass part, you know. Because that's pretty fun. And also, I'm going to put back on Deadly Premonition.
I'm gonna TP myself over so I don't have to deal with these guardians going after me.
Fair.
Also because I don't know how to get back.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh wait, I have Hallow sponges. I should break this back.
All right. You guys are awesome for helping me with this huge project, you know.
What was that?
You guys are awesome for helping me with this giant project that we've done.
Snow globe?
Yeah, the snow globe and then the terraforming afterwards.
No problem.
Yeah, it's been very helpful. I probably could have done it without you guys, but, like, it would have been a lot less fun and also taken me a lot longer, so thank you. Like, I'd still be working on it after April if you guys hadn't helped. And that's not as fun, because that's when we're supposed to be doing lore stuff. Eyr Tuesday.
I need to repair my pickaxe, but I don't have enough iron. And who are the levels? I'm 6 levels. I died like 2 times to guardians.
Oops. I have 7 levels. I die a lot. I'm glad Geeb brought the beacon, but
Seriously, Sien.
but also, like, Geeb brought it, like, right after we'd gotten the bulk of it done. Like, it's cool that they brought it, but you know. I'm glad they brought it, though. It's helpful.
We didn't need to dig out this area over here, did we? We're just gonna cover it with dirt.
I mean, to an extent. I think you filled in a line that I wasn't trying to fill in. I think, like, about here, I was trying to have it taper back a little bit.
Definitely cover the bottom area. Spiders can spawn there.
Oh, yeah. You can fill it in if you want. We might need to move the beacon. I've got 46 durability left on my pickaxe. Is that enough?
I don't think so.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab a new pickaxe then. Wait, I've got the stuff to make a new pickaxe. We're gonna need to plant a couple trees up here. Like at least one.
Don't worry, we have plenty of stuff.
Yeah. Dang it, that's where the chest is. Cool. I don't know where I got 5 diamonds from, but I have them now. And I'm using them on a pickaxe. And whoever's diamonds they were can, I don't know, die mad about it.
Die in mad about it.
Yeah. They might have been yours. I don't know. Like, you know how you know how Tommy in it has that Animal Crossing song as his like unofficial theme.
Who's Tommy in it?
Tommy in it is a live streamer. He uses a song from Animal Crossing. I don't know how you don't know who he is. He has like 8 million subscribers. He's like one of the biggest.
Is he on the Dream SMP like every single other
Yeah.
like music out that everyone talks about in the server?
He kind of was the introduction to lore on that server. I mean, he made decent content before that too, and he makes decent content now as well. But like,
I see.
what really blew him up was SMP Earth. That's what really got him to be big. Although, or that's what started his rise. He was messing with Technoblade, you know. He was being a nuisance.
Like you do, or actual nuisance?
So you know how sometimes I'm a little annoying?
Yeah, like when you stalk Sly for an hour when you walked into their bar without their permission and stayed there.
Yeah. Like, I'm not able to keep that level at all times. Like, I'm unable to keep myself to be that annoying at all times. It's just not fun for me to be 100% annoying at all times. Tommy in it is not like that. Tommy in it is completely able to be 100% annoying at all times.
Is that why people write so many fics about Granny Green and Tommy in it being like siblings or like mentor figures to each other or whatever?
Probably. I mean, Tommy in it's also 16, 17. Like, he's literally a child. And he's one of the biggest Twitch streamers.
I see.
Which, fun fact about that, my friend Rusty Pepper runs a game called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Getting Lucky. This is like a culmination of everything that we've talked about over the past couple days, isn't it? Anyways,
oh my god.
Anyways, the tabletop game I'm in, but also there is a character in that game called JoJo Joestar, who is a Twitch streamer, who is a child. And he came up with JoJo Joestar literally 6 months before Tommy in it was big.
Oh my god.
And a lot of the things that JoJo Joestar does in canon, like, are very Tommy in it things. Except for JoJo Joestar is actually an awful person, whereas I hope Tommy in it is just acting like an awful person, you know?
Yeah, I think it hopefully, I hope to the bottom of my heart that he's not actually an asshole like that.
Like, he seems like a good dude deep down. But JoJo Joestar is not. JoJo Joestar is awful. He's like sexist, and like he went on a killing spree on GTA, where he only murdered women. Yikes.
Sigh.
Yeah. Yikes. Jojo Joestar, bad person. Not to be envied. Oh wow, you're really good at this terraforming. I think also from like...
They didn't make me lead terraformer on the build team before no one else. I mean, then again, I made myself lead terraformer, so I can't say shit.
I mean, I didn't know what anyone's role was on building. I think... So, do you see the line I built? Genny? Genny? You see this line? On this side, we're going to replace all this with the dirt, and on this side, we're going to build over it. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll build over it and you can replace the dirt. Because
Alright.
I guess it's gonna die soon.
Okay. Sounds good.
Literally, when we were supposed to terraform the recalled city, no one wanted to terraform it, and I just sat there for like a good 5 months, not doing. I mean, it wasn't a 5 months, but like half of the month that we spent on it, we were just procrastinating having to terraform it, basically.
It's fun seeing the lore behind the scenes stuff before I have to go back to not seeing behind the curtain because we're doing lore again.
Yeah.
I don't know if lore has kind of been stopped because of April outside of me. I didn't mean to stop the lore with April. I just meant to not participate in it myself, you know?
I mean, you're half the streamers on this server right now, so...
Oops. I didn't realize half of the streamers were going to leave after week 1 of April.
It's not your fault.
Nah, yeah, I don't blame myself completely. I'm sure on some level they felt pressured to do more on the server because I was doing April, and they felt like they couldn't hold up to that standard. But also, like, I'm doing this because I wasn't active on the server. So, and they were active on the server at least a little bit more than I was, so... Not that big a deal, though.
I'm not speaking not because I don't want to speak, but because I can't hold down the button while I'm placing blocks.
Fair. I have a decent room where I can just talk. And it's pretty poggers, because for a long time, I couldn't do this. And now most of my siblings aren't home when I record, so... Which isn't something I... Oh, hi. There's the cave. I found the cave.
Skeleton cave?
Yeah, the cave that I'd buried up. Creeper.
Aw, man.
I feel like vintage beef. I know it's a Captain Sparkles saying, creeper aw man, but like, aw man is a vintage beef saying. You wish.
It really is.
Yeah. He's all like, aw man.
He has a bit of an accent. I'm not sure what it is, but he just has that very drawling voice.
I think he's Canadian.
I know he is, cause like, he's a VIFO. He's not with FIFA, but he's buddy with FIFA.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's Canadian. Which
In his
is...
latest episode, yeah, he is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they mention it, don't they? I watched the most
Yeah, they
recent
do.
Vintage Beef episode. I did, actually. That's fun. It was a good episode. I liked how Corrales just came in and was like, I want to buy your thing. And Beef was like, alright, bet. Also, just a garage sale is a fun idea.
We can't do that because we already donated everything to this museum.
Yeah, we couldn't do a garage sale. Also, in character, my character wouldn't want to do a garage sale. You know?
Yeah.
My
Anti-capitalism and all that.
Yeah. No capital. That's my character. I will give people things, but I'm not going to sell things, and I'm going to avoid barter as much as I can. Or at least traditional bartering. I'll do actual bartering for piglin jokes. Because Judith knows is descended from a piglin is a funny joke. I'm sure there will be other servers to complete things. I'm glad we did the snow globe project, because it's not often that I have build ideas that I want to do, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, most of the time I build my house, and then I mine, 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 and it's just that, at all. And I've been trying to get better at just having fun build projects. That's why I built the theater on the Nerf House server as well. Because, like,
Wait, let me get this straight. Do you spell house like the German spelling or the like the American spelling? Because I've been spelling it like the German spelling for all the entire time.
I spelled the American spelling.
Okay, that's just me then. Alright.
I mean, I'm American, so...
I thought that it was like I don't know, because there's an art movement called the Bauhaus, and that's why I thought of I thought it was a reference to that.
No, it was actually, so, the person who created it was very active on Tumblr. Transvav, very cool. Transit Handor, I believe, is his URL now. Anyways, he was super active in Mayanite Tumblr, and he basically kept hitting the post limit, which is 300 posts a day. So he made a Discord server where he could rant about Mayanite instead. And, so that was the Nerf House.
I see.
So, yeah, he named the server the Vav's Tumblr Nerf House, because Tumblr had nerfed him. And so, this Discord server became the house of all of his Mayanite AUs and such. Yeah, that's how the Nerf House got its name. Of course, I didn't know any of that whenever I joined. I just heard that there was a Mayanite server on Discord. And,
You heard mine and you jumped at the opportunity.
yeah, and I heard that they made a server, or that they were responsible for a piece of fan art called My Immortal Knight, which was a My Immortal version of Ionite. You know, exactly what it sounds like. And so I just had to figure out what it was. And I found the link to the Discord, and I joined, and people started talking about wanting a Minecraft server, and I was like, hey, I'll run a Minecraft server. And so that's how I got the Mayanite, or the Nerf House Minecraft server, and that's why I just have an extra server lying around. because the Nerf House doesn't exist anymore. Well, it does, but it's only in archival format. Because there was basically no reason for it to stick around anymore. Because it came about because Vav kept hitting the post limit because Myonation Isles was out, and Myonation Isles had ended, and Vav doesn't hit the post limit anymore because he got a job, so he doesn't have time to just post on Tumblr all day, you know?
Yeah.
So there was just no reason for it to stay around, unfortunately. But I kept the Minecraft server, and because, you know, I've paid for it every time.
Do be your buddy though.
Yeah, it do be my money. I think I probably have. If I wanted to, I could legally claim the trademark Nerf House, but, like, I don't. That's not super great branding. Also, I think Nerf is trademarked, so I'm not
Alright,
sure.
that's done.
Yeah. So I'm not sure how great an idea that would be.
Have I told you how weird it feels to write fix for Eyr now?
I mean, I thought it was weird the first time, because, like, you play on the server and I could never write a fiction about someone I knew, you know? Like,
I
that's just me.
understand. At the same time, it's not like every single one of us are playing ourselves as like people
Yeah.
on the server.
I'm very much playing a character whenever I'm actually playing a character outside of April. Inside of April, I am not playing a character. Except for the character that I play whenever I'm on stream, you know? The personality of Judah 8 years. Because there is... Love it or hate it, I am playing a character right now. It's a very similar character to who I am IRL, but, like, it's still not me IRL, you know?
Yeah.
YouTuber me is a little bit more confident than I actually am. I'm gonna flatten this a little bit.
Yeah, you might wanna, because it looks like a cliff wall right now.
Which isn't bad. I like cliff aesthetics, but, like, it's such a short cliff that it's probably just better to remove it.
We'll get on the trees real quick. So we need to add it to the cursed floating objects compilation.
Okay, so where's the perfect place to look at this from? I think right over here is the perfect place, kinda. Oh, wait. What about... I wanna... Let's build a little bit of a hill that peaks right here.
Where? Hold up, I'm loading something.
Okay.
My shaders are taking forever to load because I want to get a photo of this floating grass. There we go. Okay, Okay, then. Let me turn shaders off now.
Alright.
On the hill right there?
Do you see where I'm standing?
Yeah, it might be a little hard to get to that height considering everything else already terraformed around it.
Yeah, so... Yeah. We'll figure it out. I just feel like this is a good spot to look at Neil banging out the tunes. You just get a good
Maybe we
look
should
at...
make a watch tower.
What?
Maybe we can make it to a watchtower.
Maybe, yeah, that may be cool.
I'll get on that real quick.
Okay.
I'll just need to plant some back to get that.
And I'll continue carving out this area. I just wanted a really good spot to get a good look at Neil.
Of course you do.
It's such a good art, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It bring me joy.
Bless Geeb. Bless Geeb.
Yeah, Geeb did great. The whistle theme from Deadly Premonition makes me happy. Like,
As it should. It's a really nice thing.
Yeah, you can't just not. You can't listen to it and just not smile. You know, like I know the game is a horror game, but like this game is just so happy. It does not fit the tone of the rest of the game, and I think it plays over a funeral in game.
Oh.
Yeah. So not really fitting the tone of the scene either, but like, it's such a good song out of context. I've never played Deadly Premonition, so I don't really know. I know that Deadly Premonition is a very divisive game on whether or not it is actually good.
That's certainly telling when you know a game from its drama and not whether or not it's good.
Yeah. It's fun. It's got a fun soundtrack though. Apparently it's about actually, let's look at the Wikipedia page. Deadly Premonition is set in the world in which good and evil are spread by the messengers influenced by the forest and red tree respectively. Contrasting pairs play a role in the game, such as good and evil, reality and abnormality, earthly life and eternal life, day and night, criminals and victims, the force and the red tree, and the twins and dual personalities. Throughout the games, the protagonist, Francis York Morgan, periodically visits two supernatural rooms, the White Room and the Red Room. The White Room represents a normal subconscious, while the Red Room represents one influenced by evil. Francis York Morgan investigates the murder of a 18-year-old Anna Graham in the rural town of Greenvale, Washington, in the United States. He takes on the case due to the manner of the killing, a ritualistic murder of a young woman where red seeds have been found on or near the body, similar to a series of other murders across the United States. York generates considerable friction with his dismissive attitude toward the locals, bizarre demeanor, and tendency to interrupt conversations to deliver asides to an unseen person referred to as Zach. He is assisted by the town's sheriff, George Woodman, who is scarred by a past of childhood abuse, the deputy sheriff, Emily Wyatt, who becomes a love interest for York, and Thomas McLean, George's meek assistant. Additionally, York finds himself regularly ambushed and attacked by the Raincoat Killer, who, according to the folklore of the town, kills only when it rains. That's the plot. Yeah, most people gave it a 7 out of 10, with IGN giving the US version a 2 out of 10 and the UK version a 7.5 out of 10.
Oh.
So it's very divisive. Everyone hates the sequel, though, as far as I'm aware. Yeah.
Why so?
I don't know. Reception of Deadly Premonition 2. Some critics concluded that Deadly Premonition 2 did not reach the same heights as Deadly Premonition, with other elements of the game unable to compensate for the technical performance, as had previously happened in Deadly Premonition. Others wrote that while not quite as enjoyable as Deadly Premonition, Deadly Premonition 2 is still a serviceable sequel with an intriguing storyline and characters. The characters greatly received praise as enjoyably eccentric, though some reviewers felt that the relatively smaller cast as compared to Deadly Premonition limited the narrative range of the murder mystery. York was similarly highlighted as a major strength of the narrative, with one reviewer describing him as undoubtedly Deadly Premonition 2's saving grace. A major point of criticism focused on the game's technical performance. Reviews often criticized the frame rate as slow, considerably detracting from the experience of the game, particularly when exploring the outdoor portion of Deadly Premonition 2's open world. The absence of an option to invert the game's camera along the y-axis was also criticized, as it had been present in the 2019 port of Deadly Premonition for the Switch. The graphics were similarly panned by some critics. So yeah, that's Deadly Premonition 2.
We better need more spruce log.
Yeah. Have you ever watched Apathetic Race?
No, I have not.
So, Apathetic Race is a YouTube show by creator Jello Apocalypse, who is well known for the So This Is Basically series, and Welcome To. And he first did a tabletop game called Anime Campaign, and then he made Epithet Erased, which was based off of the tabletop campaign. And anyways, in the tabletop campaign, they use the Deadly Permission song a lot whenever people are just hanging out or getting into trouble, you know? So I've kind of took it and started using it myself for things like that.
Oh, is that why I heard this song before in your videos?
Yeah. I used it in my eating Jello video. Funny enough, I did steal it from Jello Apocalypse, so that was unintentional, and I just realized that.
I'm gonna need trapdoors. I'll be back.
Alright. I'm not looking at what you're building, so... I'm sure it will be a micro build like most Genny builds. No shade. What's up, everyone? There's people watching. People watching. What do you have to say? I don't know if you have anything to say. I'm sure most active chatters would have said things by now, but you don't have to be an active chatter in my chat, you know? You can be inactive. You can just vibe. It's okay. Sometimes I'm just glad people are here. Because if people are here, that means they're at the least enjoying this to a point that they haven't clicked off. And I'm glad that I could give you some enjoyment. Because sometimes enjoyment is all we let's go back a little bit. So you guys may have heard the saying, "I like your shoelaces, things I stole them from the president." It used to be a way for Tumblr users to identify themselves, and Reddit caught wind of that at one point, and their response was, "That's dumb." So Tumblr fired back, "How do you guys figure out how to talk to each other?" And Reddit was like, we just ask each other if we have a Reddit account, like a normal human being." And that is one of my favorite stories ever. And I'm pretty sure that's why no one uses the things I like your shoelaces, things I stole them from the president anymore. Because
the pride that came of having a Tumblr disappeared when DashCon happened.
yeah, 2016. It was before 2016, but like 2016 was really when Tumblr, everyone stopped being on Tumblr, and then in 2017 they banned porn, and then, or was it 2018? I don't know, one of the two. And then Tumblr got really mellow after that, actually. Like, everyone thinks Tumblr's dead now, but like, we're just mellow now.
Yeah.
Follow me on Tumblr at JudahDayKnows. I post things sometimes. Like today I was bragging about a video that I made. And giving people behind the scenes stuff. So feel free to follow me on Tumblr at JudahDayKnows.
Ouch. What? You know what? Screw this. And this is why we added Fly for everyone.
What? I didn't even know this was a thing that I could do. Alright. Well, I'm going to continue to not do that. I did not realize that was enabled.
It's just for building because everyone was getting tired of not having Elytra.
Oh yeah. I've got to do that once I come back next Tuesday, don't I?
You do have to do that scavenger hunt.
Yeah. Maybe I'll start setting that up starting tomorrow. And we can just have it mostly be out of... I can be like... I'll come back on Thursday and be like, so last week I set up a scavenger hunt, but players know... other players won't be able to watch that stream, so... Maybe I'll just...
I can help out because I already made a scavenger hunt for you before.
Yeah, you did. I don't know if it'll be competitive or cooperative. I think I should have access to spectator mode for that, though. Just so I can follow everyone around.
I'll let you have that then.
Alright. Yeah, because...
Yeah, I'm sure you're down for that.
Yeah. I think it'd be really cool to... yeah, that Eyr episode will probably be non-canon. And so, next Tuesday will be that, okay? And then... So that's the 4th, okay? The 11th will be me and Howell continuing the Netherite Fever plot, and maybe finishing it. We'll see. Or at least getting to the midpoint of that plot, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, it's done.
So... Ah, sweet. I don't know if it'll stay... It might end up needing to go a little bit lower. But...
That's alright, I have tabs.
Yeah! Neil! It's Neil! Oh, don't fall. I love this.
And you fell.
Well, I didn't fall all the way down, so that's all that matters.
I'm gonna get a shot of them banging at the tune.
What'd you think of the
Alright,
Friday
done.
Night Funkin' live stream?
I genuinely didn't stay for that long because I had to eat dinner and I had to go to class.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
But from what I saw, it was hilarious watching you fail each time.
Yeah, I'm not very good at rhythm. And I don't know if that shone through in my music performance tonight. Probably did. I don't know. I'll go back and watch that part later, probably tomorrow. 'Cause, like,
Even though I went to high school for the performing arts, I have no rhythm myself.
Yeah, I took choir in elementary and middle school, so like I should be decent at singing theoretically. But also I've spent the past 6 years basically just punk rocking, so like I've kind of probably picked up some bad singing habits.
I'll send the images of Neil banging at the tunes in pics.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, I can. Yeah.
You can what?
Yeah, I'm just happy. I'm just happy,
Aw.
you know?
Yeah.
I thought I realized something and I didn't. But that's okay.
What you thought you realized?
I thought I realized that because I cleared this out, I can also see it from my roof now. But I realized that, oh wait, no, I could do that before if I wanted to.
If you wanted to, you probably have to clear all the trees around your base.
I'm fine with the trees, honestly. Like I've said, that was my original intention for the base, I just didn't have the saplings. So, the fact that someone pranked me, but, like, improved my house in the process is a positive.
I see.
I still don't know who did it.
I'm pretty sure it's fuzzy.
I think it was Fuzzy as well, but, like, even then, I don't care that much. So, I think we should taper this around a little bit.
Did you see the new banner?
I saw the one in the chat.
Which chat?
The picture chat. Oh wait, what banner? What
I mean,
banner?
not banner. Flag.
Oh yeah, the bunny flag.
you. I ripped it off from Exuma Void.
I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes. How much Hermitcraft do you watch?
Fuck. Not a lot.
I
just the idea.
I know for a fact I watch too much Hermitcraft.
How much is too much? Give me a quantity here.
Basically all of the Hermit's videos at this point, except for Mumbo, Grian, Vintage, or not Vintage, Jevin, and Tinfoil Chef. Like, basically everyone else's videos I'll watch if they pop up in my recommended feed, which they do a lot. I keep up with Exuma, definitely, and I never miss a Scar or Cub episode. Or Joe. I don't ever miss Joe Hill's episodes either.
So that's why you're so well spoken.
I mean, I feel like I was well spoken before I watched Joe Hill's, you know? Joe Hill's just is a role model of mine, a little bit, you know? Plus, like, you can probably tell from that my no mining was semi-inspired by Joe Hill's no diamonds for this season thing. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. What if I did that?
you were like, oh, that's a cool idea. Yoink.
Pretty much.
Bippity bop, your bippity boppity, your ideas are not my property.
Like
The
Ludwig
exact
Ogren before me, I am quite good at yoinking content. I also consider
Let me get it.
Ludwig, he's like the biggest. He did the subathon. He's one of the biggest Twitch streamers.
Yeah, what about?
He's got a joke about how he yoinks content a lot. He literally at the beginning of one of my favorite videos of his, he's like, ladies and gentlemen, when I die, I'll be known for a lot of things, but one of them I will be known for is yoinking a lot of content.
I mean, if I'm gonna be completely honest, you know that lost image that I made? I mean, the image I painted using the lost brush?
Yeah.
That does not narrow it down any bit at all, but like, cause I
I
paint
don't think
everything
I've
for
seen
lost.
it, but like, I know that you're talking. I know that you've done images using the lost brush.
One that I posted in pics. It's like
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yes. I
you
know
look
that.
at it.
I look.
You look at it. If you look at it, you know a little bit of Vocaloid lore.
All
You'll
I know
kind
when
of
it comes to
understand.
Vocaloids is Miku.
So in back in the glory days of Vocaloid, there was a song that was really popular because it was the lesbian song out there. It was called Alluring Secret Black Vow, and it's about an angel who fell down and was rescued by a lady in black, and then the lady in black was to marry somebody else, and the angel was like, oh, the love between an angel and a woman cannot be possible, so I must sacrifice my wings in order to become a man and love her. And it was it was picked up by a bunch of queer Vocaloid fans, and they're like, oh my god, this is our anthem.
Yeah.
And there one shot from it I actually referenced in my lyrics stuff, and I have never been more ashamed for that.
Why? Why be ashamed of references?
I don't know. I just feel
referencing
really
things are cool. I love
I just
referencing
feel
things.
I know, but like it just feels weird using a something as quote unquote cringy as Vocaloid as a reference, you know?
I mean,
Like I just
there's a reason Tumblr loves Miku, okay? You know? Vocaloid's not that cool. Now if you
Vocaloid's not that what?
No, Vocaloid's not that cringy. Now if you like quoted Homestuck in it, like, then we'd be singing a different song right now. Kidding.
Look at this. Literally I call it a lyric stuck
Yeah.
because of Homestuck.
I
I mean, there's no better term for it at this point because illustrated music is just too long.
music
PMV I don't think caught on as much as lyric stuff, so
Yeah, PMV means something.
though it's more general.
else Also,
And
I'm not gonna go over it on stream, but it does mean something else.
can you tell me it meant like music video that has like illustrations that go with it?
Yes,
Like,
that is
Zelda
a
PM.
meaning of it. There's another meaning also.
Oh no. Oh no.
But if you're saying oh no, I think you figured it out. Yeah.
There's a slime in a cave underneath us right now. You hear it, right?
Probably.
The slime's it's right here. I think it's gone and despawned.
Oop. Hi, I'm digging. I am a dwarf and I'm digging. Diggy, diggy, hole. I feel like this is turning out pretty good.
Same. I feel like the it's a very quintessential Minecraft build.
Terraforming or a snow globe?
Snow globe.
Yeah. It really came about because Geeb asked if they could build a thing inside the snow globe, or over on the snow globe, and I was like, only if you, or inside the glass sphere, okay? And I was like, only if you build it over in the snow globe. And it wasn't a snow globe yet, and that thing would become Neil. And then I got to thinking, oh wait, this would be really cool if it actually was a snow globe. So I built a snow globe, you know?
Yeah. I think it's pretty cool how that small experimental decision became such a big thing.
Yeah. I'm very proud of how it's turned out, even though it doesn't really work in lore or anything. Did Howl ever revert the flesh pit?
Let me check the map.
Because I believe I said I'd help if they needed help.
They know that let me check just to make sure. Because I can see it from space.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty big.
Nope, it's still flesh. It's all flesh.
Does Howl know it's flesh?
Who knows it's flesh?
Alright. I hope Howl knows it's flesh. And that we will help. Or I will help. I don't know if you will. I'm not going to volunteer you.
I might have other things like lore-wise to do
Yeah,
during that week.
You've got other things to do. So, like, I'm not going to volunteer you. But also, like, if you want to help, if Howl wants to return...
Ahead of time, you know?
What?
I will if I had the time. I will if I had the time.
Yeah. Yeah, we've kind of got, like... If you didn't want to represent, if you didn't want to represent Recalled, Howl also kind of represents Recalled when it comes to players, you know?
Yeah, I think they're the only follower left in the server.
Yeah. I think Joey's still technically on sometimes, but like not often.
Not a recall follower anymore though.
I
Remember,
mean,
he got killed and all stuff because of recalled.
oh, alright. I didn't know that lore-wise. Like I've said, I only follow what happens in videos. So I don't know much of the lore.
I was gonna record that, but like it didn't she didn't edit it fast enough, so that's why none of us know about it except for the people who were there for it.
Yeah. If it didn't make it to a video, did it really happen? That's all I've
Yes,
got
it
to
did.
say.
About it.
Like it happened, but like no one will ever know about it.
I mean, if it weren't for that, then how would you explain me defecting?
True.
Like, you have that explanation for me suddenly just leaving recalled side, you know?
True. That's just how the plot is, I guess. There is parts missing, unfortunately.
Yeah. Because my VODs, I forgot to download my VODs to my computer, and I no longer have them.
Oh no.
Recorded one of them.
That's why you gotta stream on YouTube, you know? Because YouTube saves the VODs.
Doesn't.
Size and Twitch.
Size and Twitch. Let me see.
I will always vouch for YouTube in that respect. Like, the stream delay might be a little bit worse. And...
Oh, virtually no stream delay on my side.
There's a little bit of stream delay. Right now it looks to be only about 5 seconds of stream delay, which is pretty good. But I've seen upwards of a minute from my streams before.
Yeah. I've been on that end myself.
So, but also, like, it's not that... I'm just tidying things up at this point. Hey, the end of the song finally came.
It's been an hour. Bless up.
Alright, time to listen to a different song. What song should I listen to?
You should listen to a song that I don't know if it's gonna get you stricken off the face of the internet, but the song that I used to make Geeb's doorbell with.
Oh, what was that?
Sien.
What?
Sien.
You're cutting out.
I am.
Yeah. Just
How
type it in.
badly?
Like, I couldn't understand what... Basically, everything but the name of the song I could hear. Just type it in chat. Honestly, it's probably about time to end stream anyways. Because, like, I've got all of this done, and that's pretty pog. Yeah, it's good to be able to look over this and be like, yeah, I did it. Where there used to be just a swamp, there's still a swamp, but like we built out over the swamp. No, I got that part. I didn't get what the name of the song was. You know? Yeah, I got that part. I didn't get... Yeah. Basically, the name of the song was the only part that I didn't get. Sad machine. Oh. What's it from? Yeah, that looks like it's gonna get me copyright struck. I can probably play a couple seconds of it.
Is anyone there?
Yeah, I'll get it. And that's about all I can play of that. Good song. Oh, dog. There is a dog named Reese's, and it's wonderful. Reese's Puff, Reese's Puff. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Yeah, Reese's Puff, Reese's Puff. We're gonna listen to some Earthbound. There we go. That's pretty good. Alright. Let's get a good look at what we've done. Okay, what is my zoom key? Let's see. We're going to change that to R. Why have you done this? Genny, why? I'm trying to get a good look at me.
It might be C. I think that's the default one.
Yeah, I changed it to R.
You gotta get the cinematic panning shot.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna throw those in the Pix chat as well, because the grass is actually fully done. Proud. This was fun. I'm going to play a slightly different song, and then we're going to end off. thank you everyone for tuning in. This has been a great stream.